What's going on, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, returning once more to bring you all a very special NASCAR Authentics Winner Circle diecast review on Denny Hamlin's 2023, not 2024, 2023 FedEx Freight Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing in the NASCAR Cup Series. But this is no ordinary Denny Hamlin car. As you can tell by the playoff marks, we got ourselves a raced version diecast from the one and only Bristol Motor Speedway, the nighttime race, pretty much an iconic race in NASCAR history, especially for the Cup Series. And glad to see that this car right here, I'm showing you guys, could be the last FedEx win that we got with Denny Hamlin. So as we're going to be getting into this diecast review momentarily, we got the purple on the background, and yeah, you know it's gonna be a good time when we got some Denny diecast reviews. And here is one that definitely is no exception for introduction. As let's go and start the unboxing, the official diecast review of Denny Hamlin's final FedEx ride in Victory Lane. And alrighty folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and before we get things started, let's look at the free accessories that come with this Winner's Circle diecast. And don't worry, Denny Hamlin, we'll be talking about you in quite a second, so hold your horses right there. But speaking of no horses, we got ourselves Denny Hamlin, the Bass Pro Shops Night Race winner from September 16th, 2023 at the good old Bristol, Tennessee at Bristol Motor Speedway. Really cool. And you can see Denny Hamlin, of course, with Victory Lane, and that is one big trophy. That's all I'm going to say, but a pretty historic trophy to win in your NASCAR career. And Denny Hamlin's no stranger when it comes to winning night races like this, especially the Bristol race. And this is, of course, the race that, of course, he said that famous line. We probably don't even have to say what it is, but I'm going to say it anyways. Hey, everyone, Denny Hamlin won the race because guess what? He beat your favorite driver. And speaking of that, here is the only time we're going to see Denny Hamlin's name in a gold name plate. So oh man, I know that was a pretty bad roast, so sorry for all the Hamlin fans out there. But one thing I will say about Hamlin, he does speak his mind, but we'll get on to more in a second. The diecast stand right here, this is mounted with those dang triangular screws. If you guys are wondering how I was able to get those cars out without the use of a triangular screwdriver, recommend you guys checking out my YouTube Shorts video, as I probably will mention this on every Winner's Circle diecast review, because heck, I don't want to say I get annoyed with that comment, but I finally got you guys a good explanation on how to get these cars out without damaging it. And speaking of the devil, guys, here is the diecast out of its box, and what can I say, man? This is a very familiar scheme that I think a lot of people, including myself, are pretty bummed to not see anymore. I mean, I am aware I have not reviewed the Denny Hamlin 2024 Toyota Camry just yet, but it looks like to me, is it just me or just the decals are slightly lopsided on the left side? I don't know. I mean, that does look a little interesting. I don't know. Can we get probably a closer look? But, well, yeah, we are going to be getting to a closer look with some nice zoom details right here. So there we go. That's a close look I was looking for. So, but the purple is nice and bright and vibrant. There are some nice little marks right here from this car. I mean, of course, it does have the metallic wheels, which look really cool. And of course, the name banners are painted yellow, which of course indicating that Denny Hamlin was in the playoffs, especially in the round of 16. I mean, literally the beginning of the 2023 playoff season. We saw how that turned out. But we do got some nice donut marks right there. And this is the first time we've probably seen Denny Hamlin with a variant scheme that actually got produced. So we got the FedEx Freight Direct. I think that's pretty cool. More FedEx. Comment below how many times you do see FedEx on this car, because this does look pretty darn cool. But it's just amazing how much detail they can capture on a 1/64 scale diecast. I mean, look at this, man. You got, especially since this car has like a white base on the sides, you can see every scrape, every mark. I mean, I know my camera's a little overexposed, but you could definitely see where all these marks are. And that's why I love doing these close-up shots. Like, also do see the white interior, which of course is standard for a lot of NASCAR Authentics diecast. On the bottom, it is made on the EL mold, and there's those little 2 holes. So if you guys don't like holes in your diecast, winner circles are probably not the best thing, or in general, if you're not a fan of race to win cars. But this one is exclusive, so if you guys are looking for an exclusive car, this one is really nice. I think this is like, I don't know, we've had a lot of Denny Hamlin FedEx cars come out in the winner circle line, including the Sport Clips Clash win. Hoping I can pick that car up soon as we get the Sport Clips card. But that reminds me, I gotta go get a haircut actually as well. So by the way, we got some more FedEx for this FedEx Freight card, and we got just so much great detail on this, especially if you guys love the FedEx schemes, which is just purple and orange. I mean, such a great, unique color combination that, of course, we are not going to see anymore in NASCAR. But we do also got these little details in the back right there for the rear windshield. Can't give any props for Lionel for just giving us that detail. And probably one of the first times, actually, along with the Ross Chastain car, that we don't have any confetti on this car. So if you guys do not like confetti on a diecast, then this is probably the one I recommend you guys picking up, because it is really nice. I mean, whether you like Denny Hamlin or not, I love to say, I mean, look at that. There's even some tape right here on the bottom of the rocker panels. I mean, just such incredible, an absolutely incredible detail that we got. But yeah, I mean, this thing is absolutely just banged the heck up. And yeah, Denny Hamlin beated your favorite driver, man. But recommend you guys picking this up, because this is the final win that we got, not for Denny Hamlin, but for his longtime sponsor, FedEx, which, by the way, might give you guys a nice little indication of what the side-by-side comparison is. And it is, of course, as well, we got to zoom in a little bit right here. So we got a little bit too much on the X for the FedEx, but here is the side-by-side comparison of the FedEx Express cars. Well, one's a FedEx Express, one's a FedEx Freight. As well, yeah, the purple's really overexposing my camera, so do apologize for that, guys. But man, this is really nice. But see what I mean? There is a little bit more of a difference in the gradient when it comes to how these cars look, especially on the front. Like you see right here, it does look a little more different compared to here, which, I mean, I have said that this does look lopsided, so that is pretty unfortunate that the diecast quality looks like that. But it is the final, probably one of the final Camrys that we got, you know, from the old Camry configuration. Comment below if you guys actually like the new Camrys, because I have not reviewed any Camrys just yet. But like I said, hopefully I get that Denny Hamlin car pretty soon with the Clash win. But yeah, pretty much exactly carbon copy of the exact same scheme. He ran this scheme for like the last 2 years besides 2024. And this one, of course, has a lot more better detail. It just shows you guys just from 1 year alone. This is from 2022, and this diecast was like probably 11 bucks. Here for $8, all right, compared to these 11 scale diecasts, which I still do recommend picking these up from Spoiler Diecast. But for $8, man, if you guys have a Meijer or a Target near you, or even at Lionel Racing's official website, they do sell parts of Wave 1 and some waves as well for Winter Circle. For $8, man, you are getting an absolute steal when it comes to better detail. I mean, just more accurate diecast. I mean, this is actually what the car looks like on track compared to here. I mean, I'm sure this one looks exactly like the 2022 car, but this is one that came directly from Victory Lane, so that's why I love doing these Winter Circle diecast. And yeah, I cannot emphasize enough on how much X we put into the FedEx. So but comment below if you guys think that this scheme has absolutely delivered, or you guys prefer the 2024 scheme, or which Denny Hamlin car has been your favorite overall in the Gen 7 area. But anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this diecast review, the Winter Circle diecast review of Denny Hamlin's final win with FedEx. This is the Bristol race winning Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing, the NASCAR Cup Series. Comment, subscribe. This is OBB, the diecast news guy, and I'm going to go ahead and deliver my way on to the next diecast review.